Alright then, so, okay, water ready, in case I have a coughing fit again. Okay then, and hey there, welcome back to my talk corner. I'm Kesh Asakura, and thank you for understanding. I had to recover from both my COVID booster and my flu shot, and I'm still recovering. I just drank my whole entire bottle of orange juice, and I have my bottle of water in case I get thirsty. But anyway, let's get started. Let's get started with the story. Here, have some pizza. No, good pizza. Anywho, enough jeepery. And from where we left off, apparently we're going back to the Crystarium. Alright then, Graha. Alright then. Take this, my spirit vessel. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elizabeth's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, please seek out Lena's assistance. Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Assassinor Gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest, and I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best done be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. And also last time on, of course, Thancred wanted us to tell Reen that he misses her. Like, aw, dead Cred. Alright then, so I've been there for a while. The Crystarium, you're worth the 1,000 gil. No, one 8-right ticket, please, for a free teleport. Go to your local Grand Company for 8-right tickets. Because 8-right teleportation is right now very expensive. Woo! Back to Norvrant. Woo! Okay. Hi Norvrant, I'm back. I'm gonna ignore you. Oh, Declan. Of course. I would say I missed this theme, but you know, since before the Endwalker came out, I was here almost every day. Alright, Portal, let's go! Another adventure, we go! Back to Lakeland. This is what I like about Final Fantasy 14. They don't forget their past maps. They'll reuse them somehow. Lina. I'm back. Oh, you are returned. Oh, the Warrior of Darkness. The Warrior of Darkness. Have you been well? You and the others? As well as can be. Well, glad I'm here to hear that. I trust my lord is enjoying himself. He said this to you? These exact words. Oh, to know that he is happy, it fills my heart with joy. Thank you for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile request though it is. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the model. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of the mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium. I have no idea what accent I'm giving right now. While representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. Have you recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you asked me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Uh-oh. She and the other Crystarium youths are hosted at a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration, one much bigger than the first. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy as full of life. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn. Especially since she wouldn't tell me on what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to run a brochure subject with her? You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once and take opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Shall we say, I will be along as soon as I can. You doing good? Back to the Cabinet of Curiosity. Okay. Right. Nearest 8th right in front of me is the plaza. Gonna go and... Hold on, see, one moment. Sorry about that, just had another coughing fit. Ethernet. Cabinet of Curiosity. Why was that? Can I be skipped? Huh? Alright then, I got my water ready. Please hope that there's voice acting. Oh, it's one of these cutscenes? Do my eyes deceive? Is that truly you, Warrior Darkness? Ah! Belug! Oh, it is full glad I am here to see you hale and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the Flood to the Knight's Return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of this tome, but yours will be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of development of the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. They're excitable. There's no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? This may come as a surprise, but... Oh, Titania, Vol 3, Hades, and Warrior of Light. Truly, I would never guessed. But then, if I could, I suppose I wouldn't have asked. It's a tremendously eye-opener answer, and we'll see your account on the battle features probably in the tome. I know you would love to talk us ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Mulemore won't collect themselves. Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. Till next time, then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself again and again till his ears fall off. If that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Graha, you need to calm down. Everyone's worried about you. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Kids! Oh my god! It's you! It's him! It's really him! What are you doing here? If you're going to bell, I can give you some medicine I made myself. Best not, Ricky. You only give him a stomachache. We come to see Morin to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, Akiro isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe or the sword, maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows a lot of things. He isn't here? Aw. Oh, why don't you ask the Warrior Darkness to choose for you? What do you think Eric has to choose for? Axe, sword, or bow? For just your friends, the sword. If you took the sword, you could just be just like... the Warrior of Light. Not that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's very popular though. I hope it's still there. I should decide, Warrior Darkness. I'll start with this style. Maybe I'll try something else later on. Then, when you get strong, how about bout with you? Sure. Bye, little one. Such fun he's been having and basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and whitey-eyed younglings. But does he spare the thought of for me? Of course not. Wait a minute, of course, no. I've waited. My wants so much as to acknowledge the presence of his beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless little sapling is cold, cruel, and heartless. Oh, faithful fair, oh, lovely some branches, how I missed you. If you truly have missed me, you could have cried out to me the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call with twice the passion next time. Though for there to be a next time, you have some few struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world's on the verge of destruction, is it? How do I know this? Join as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate we Fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whether it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if it escapes not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. But here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits the tale's end. My fair Ool, you'll always be my favorite pixie. There you two are. My apologies for the delay. It's wonderful to see you again. You've done us a much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I have taken delivery to unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Irene. I'm relieved to hear that everyone's so well. I had this feeling, and like the pit of my stomach, I was afraid that something might have happened. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light. I've never spoken with Heidelin, not once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, the connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. Then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling that I had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze like during a star shower. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I have seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of my half-remembered dream. Sorry about that. And I was actually taking care of some science problems and also enjoying this piano riff because I missed this since playing Endwalker. I mean, since I played Shadowbringers. Like, is there something you're not telling me? I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. How's Gaia? It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarat has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the first, so don't worry about us. Please, look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we'll learn how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold off until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue to fight, so too we will. United in purpose beneath a blazing sky. She's grown up so much. Our little girl has grown up. Hold on. Ironwood. Ooh. Ooh, me likey. Oh, try to synthesize those now. Yeah, I'll do it later. Hope upon a flower. You're heading to the place to consult with Elizabeth, right? I'll do some consulting on my own and speak with Lina. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So farewell for now, but we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. That's okay. Ah, Master Asakura, come back. You came back. Kata told me all. Give the word. I'll show you the ocular. Oh, the crystal tower. Like, like it was just yesterday that we were here. Oh no! Why are you showing me this? Stop it! Memories of a bygone era. Oh.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business.
An Allegan console. Okay.
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
Ah, there you are, little one.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill.
Hmm?
Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Thank you.
I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world.
Oh?
Many worked there, and before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
Hermes. Hermes. Hades.
That is all I know.
So do all the Asians have like Greek Roman names?
crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis.
What? You saw Azim there?
I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief. In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower.
Oh shit.
Which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment.
Okay.
Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you.
Oh yes, yes, and thank you for that. The convenient plot armor.
Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
Do it up.
I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the Ocula. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream.
I did have a theory though that Elizabeth was still there, but now
Hydaelyn, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
and they had theory though that since we only trapped Elizabeth and not killed him, but to think the theory though is he's gonna escape somehow and revive his Zodiac, but I think he did a self-sacrifice right here. Through the river of time. Eons Whoa! Thank you, Cockroach Jones, for the rate of 4. What's up, dude? Oh! That was nice to you, Amber? Well, then thank you, thank you. Thank all of you. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Cockroach Jones. Welcome to the stream, Endwalker. If you're not far in Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker, then I suggest you get off now because of spoilers. And here we are in the past. Woo! I am a ghost. Woo! Aetheryte-like device. Ooh. Can I? Device is resistant to an Aetheryte. Perhaps it's impossible to attune with it. Oh. I'm attuning to it? Am I attuning to it? The energies you fail to attune with the device, go assume it operates differently. Oh yeah, because I am sundered. That stands dutifully with Aetheryte-like device, the guide for this facility in all likelihood. You have to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives really no indication. As little as warned, it appears your form is intangible. So these are the Amarantians, like before they're sundered. This is the right place. Yes? On Propelion? Judging by the woman's words, the facility is called Propelion. Excuse me. Just to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. Okay, then we're somewhere in Amarat. Oh, I can't run. Can't even attack. What the hell? Incorporeal, trusting the boundary between existence and nihility. Black Robe Man. The remarkably large man wears a black robe and half mask, much like the phantoms of you encountered in Mare Lamentorum and the recreated Amarat. It would seem you have made it to your destination. You just click widely and shout to all manners of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much glance at your general direction. Oh, there are the other viewers. Hey there, everyone. welcome to my stream. We are currently doing the main story questing for Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker. If you're not far in Endwalker or 14 in general, I suggest you head off now because spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers, then hey, welcome. You expect the door leads outside, but how to open it? I am a ghost after all.
And here we are, Elpis.
Oh?
Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Ancient ones.
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while. You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
80s?
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Yeah. That's Hades' mask. There's Hades in all of his glory. And that must be Hermes. Wait, Kenny.
Satisfied?
Oh, Hades. Or, for those who don't know, Emmett Selk.
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business. By the by, you see it too, yes?
Uh-oh. No, you don't. I am a ghost.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
That's odd.
Oh no. Hermes, go away.
Right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose he created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image.
Wait, so what did Azem do?
So let's leave it be. Come now.
Wait, can I talk to them?
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words.
Oh, great, now it's the opposite. Oh, too intentional to form words at all. So they can hear us.
Ether. Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded?
But so, I'm only guessing that's Hermes, but I'm pretty sure that's Hades, aka Emmett Selk.
I suggest you close your eyes. or this may be unpleasant.
Sure. Oh, he did it! So, am I no longer incorporeal?
You may open your eyes.
Huh. That's neat. Wait, what happened? We're not full size? Well, to their size.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
Yay!
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Archive.
Oh, Hythlodaeus! It's other best bro!
Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14.
AKA Hades.
And how might we address you, my new friend?
Azim? Shard of Azim?
A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here. You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then.
Rules of time travel, man. Rules of time travel. Do not change the past.
What brings you here?
I'm here to see Elpis. I seek a man named Hermes.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
We are a shard of Azim.
If he truly wished to be here, then he would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work.
I am the bird of Hermes, eating its own wings.
We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide.
Yeah.
And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree?
Since we're the equivalent of a Mamet, I guess that's why Emmett Selk didn't remember us.
Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
Oh, Emmett.
Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge. Elpis.
Oh my! The world of uncensored Elpis. So this is the map. This is the map. Oh my god, we're going to the past. Argos! Wait, is that
This presence.
Heidelin? Oh! Go little fishies! Is that a harpy?
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
Elpis. Is that one of the names? That has to be one of the names in the
Secrets are you hiding, I wonder.
hold on, just give me one moment though as we stare into Emmett Suck's handsome face. Handsome screwed face, mind you. Elpis. All in Greek mythology, but let's see. Chrono Trigger Floating Island. Was one of them named Elpis? No, it's Zeal. So the map we're seeing right now is not Zeal. It's Elpis, and Elpis is a whole entire thing in Greek mythology, because it makes sense. Because a lot of the higher ups here are named after Greek mythology. We have Emmett Selk here. Real name is Hades. Then we have Hermes, who earned the seat of Van Daniel. Then that means what? Then what's the real name of Azim? Oh my god. So how are you explaining this? I really go back and forth in the past and future. Like, how? What? Can I attune to this now? I cannot. There it goes. This to me isn't familiar because of my little tiny soul. Ethlodeus. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to Aether, Christian magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of the process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. Oh, yes, I will. I thought we were just gonna have like a little small journey in the Crystarium with reading the others, but no, I wasn't expecting this. Go to basically Zeal from Chrono Trigger, but named Elpis. Water. Stay hydrated, everyone. Hail hydrate. Demokritos. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub. Now, so let's seek him out there first. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Suck wishes to keep a low profile for his errands, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. No? In that case, Emmett? No, your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of Aether out of me. The way he scrimps sometimes, you think he wasn't a nigh bombless font of magic. Very well, I shall make a robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let's search for the requisite material. Cool. I'll get a robe on my own. A little Asian robe. Wait a minute, I wonder. Northwest. You want me to stand up? Well, look, I'm riding a T-Rex. Is this also standing out? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They're not hostile. Oh, that was hostile. Interesting. Yes, these creatures should suffice. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 petalodals. These are the 3 species here, I believe, and any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to strength of its user. As your aether is still thin compared to ours, you will need to weaken the petalodal first. Good luck. No means no. Just be grateful I am willing to wait. Butterflies, okay. Wrong ones. This is really awkward to be here. Like, we're... By concept-wise, we're in the past. Oh no, go away. Damn it! Okay, you die now. You damn... Raptor... Raptor plant snake? Take that. Okay, fine. Wanna be that way? Damn it! Oh, I'm too strong. Maybe I should have summoned my chocobo. There we go. That's one. And there's those stupid snake things. Oh yeah, red one and a blue one. What? There we go. Lotus, I got you some butterflies. You caught the petalodo. Good. Come. Let's see. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spinal reversion. Basically, God's creating everything. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but when but when we're trying not to stand out, try it out for size. Yeah, won't someone be angry for us using those creatures? Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off, and besides, we can always make more Petalodai. They need only a tiny amount of aether. It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well and good. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Best friends. Emso speaks true. Even just like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you are a familiar. The question is whose? Oh, of course, Asim's. If you say you belong to him, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence for lack of his presence, absolutely. Were he here, he had been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. Apparently he's a wild child when it comes to the convocation. With that, your story settled, let's continue with our errand. Ooh! Only I don't have a mask. I had to try it actually. Hold on, cast glamour. Good. Cast glamour. Okay, and cast glamour. Let's go. Hide the weapons, hide the headgear. And let's see. No. How do I... What can I cast glamour on you, actually? Cast glamour... Let's go with the hero gloves, actually. Good, good, good. No, see, I'm wearing gloves. Our Ascian form, minus the necklace. Don't mind the necklace. Please don't mind the necklace. As dubious as it is, passing you off as his familiar is probably the best approach. Should he take offense to that others so readily believe his recklessness is to blame, he is welcome to amend his ways. Past as a child in your original size? I think not. Augmented or no, your aether is still far too thin to be considered a normal. Guess we're sundered. Oh, whoa. If you're ready, let's continue along with the path to Anagnosis. The place serves as altitude hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us to the direction of Hermes. Dude. I kind of want to get an Argos mount, but I thought we would get through the story. Wonder, actually. West. Southwest. This way. Oh, there's more down here. More north this time. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you to find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hythlodeus, while I never met Hermes, you know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, MSQ and I can discern the colors of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly from great distances. With this skill, I could really locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here as a performance assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. That is as much for our own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. That's not one of them. Hey, unicorn! Nay! Whoa, is that what I think it is? Is that Undyne? It is. Get a closer look at it. Wow. Wow. Oh, and a Kelpie! Don't go chasing waterfalls. Why do I keep singing that song for butterflies? Attuned to the Aetheryte. And Elpis, the world unthundered. We got into space, we got into another dimension, now we've gone beyond time. We're hitting all the check boxes. There's never a dull moment with the Ori. The fondness for minerals makes them highly unique. They're saying they'll be no less popular. Sure. Aw, look at the cute little axolotls.
Ah, you are...
Oh,
Happy girl. Oh, she's adorable.
different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be...
Yes, may I hug you? May I hug you, please?
Wait. Please. Wait.
Oh, she's adorable.
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
Aw.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Oh, she can hardly speak.
Ah, I see you found him.
It's Ladeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
'80s.
You were of the convocation.
Emmett Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to...
Oh, she's adorable. Look at her.
Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait in the main building yonder.
Axolotls.
Join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amystoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
Wait, what?
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The Ambistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I'll help too.
Aww.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
Gurgle, gurgle.
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Axolotls before they were axolotls. Flying axolotls. Each time I hear the word Hermes, I keep thinking of the restraint zero gun, the restraint zero on line from Helsing. I am the bird of Hermes, eating its own wings. Oh, you are amphibious. Wait, is he up there? Hermes, what the? What did you do? How? What did you do? Hermes, are you alright? What is creature known as a amystoma? So though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite a predicament. The amystoma! Hermes saw it up high in the tree. He climbed to get it, but it jumped on him, and he slipped. Do you need a hand? No, I'm fine. I feel a little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. There we go. Ancient ones. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Metyan. Both you and, Kenshin, you are called. Intriguing name, somewhat reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. Maybe you're able to fly, but doesn't mean you can fall and hurt yourself. Oh, Hermes. What about fellows? Truly, what a relief. Let's take MSQ and hit the dais when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way, as Chief Overseer Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Oh, we mustn't keep those waiting. Let's return to Anagrosis. Oh, let me just trap all your stuff here with this giant machine. Perhaps it's only your imagination, but something in this creature demeanor bespeaks proud defiance for having gone on an adventure. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the apostomas are safe and well. I'll presently send them back to their space if you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well, take care not to let the creatures slip away again. North. Just give me one moment. Alright then, let's go get this Aether current first before we continue. More north. Don't mind me, just riding a candy bird made out of Butterfinger. Delicious, delicious Butterfingers. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, Gemstone Trader. North still? North. North plus north is north. North plus south is north. Northwest. There you are. Done. It also means, yep, Elpis. Okay. Wonder what the last map's gonna be. Watch, it's gonna be called the Ethereal Sea. Call it right now. It's gonna be called the Ethereal Sea. Did I tune? Yep, I tuned it. Elpis. Just in case. Yep. Forward and back and forward and back. Forward and back and right foot forward. It's okay.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways.
Oh, okay.
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
Okay.
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
There are reasons I cannot speak freely.
Let's hear them then, these reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
I do not object to his attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps. But I believe he can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
Oh, I'm so.
As you wish then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
Yes, yes, I'm it. Sure, must be at the head.
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor.
Oh.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all.
Oh?
I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the convocation?
That smug face. Whether it be his clone Guardian body or his original body, he's still smug as hell. God damn it, Emmett Silk.
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fandaniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom.
No, never skip the cutscene.
Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all.
Mm.
Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to. Didn't mean. Walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So why did you come? Why did you come here? Want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Ooh, teach you! I can teach you! We could take turns. I'll tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like fun. It will be, it will be. Where to start? Yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I have him explain instead. Alright then, cute little Harpy girl, let's go. The Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Interesting. None. And what we have here? Though you look like a person, your aether is quite thin. I assume you are a familiar like Meteon. there something you need? This is Kitchen. Can you teach him about Elpis? Ah, a newly arrived familiar, is he? Very well. I should be glad to introduce you to our facility to him. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we can employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study in which we identify their properties, surmise their habitats, might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and the other species. Should be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created in the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters, well, and be good. It'd be good, do you hear? We will, but not we will. Thanks for the lesson. Water. You had a turn, now I get a turn. Hell, hydrate. Where did you come from? From a place far, far away. Then I probably don't know it. I don't know much about other places. But this place is important. Is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power? I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Let's see. Hey. A motionless bird, huh? Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new. Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. Squawk. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read. Wait, please wait. I'll try again with you this time. Okay. Greetings, can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me, and project my emotions into others in return. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind, rather you are converting my emotions into words and intentions. My process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other non-verbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic, they draw me in, and they leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know I wish to be your friend. Aww. She's so adorable. Yeah, good. Now it's my turn. So, what are you good at? Crafting. Oh, not creating, but crafting. Put things together with your hands. Sounds like fun. I can't use Christian magic, but maybe I can learn to craft. Ah! I think you might be bothering it. Let's get going. We'll go see on Yuanti next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. No. Not there. Small building. This is a really small building. Just, huh. Well, if it isn't Meteon, I see you brought a friend today. Greetings, you want an apple. Can you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share with Kenshin. Oh, candied apples. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't. But you can't eat, Meteon. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. You may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes as soon. I promise. I'm sorry, I want to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask you about yours, but I failed. Tell me what you like. Oh, that's what you like? Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing with me. Well, we're talking about a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go see? Oh, she's really adorable. No. She needs to follow me. And she runs a little slower than a mount. Oh, you guys all done? There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Mityon good. I want to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught him about this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if the last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate you keeping Mityon company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emmett Sulk and his little dance will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that he is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylion. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy in his presence brings Mityon. I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Catching his kind, really truly, he taught me as much as I taught him. You're coming across to watch Hermes, your butler, lots and lots. I am but a simple construct. Hell hydration. Oh. Let's get this out of the way. Ooh, okay. But cast glamour. There we go. Done and done. Keep with the disguise. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on first. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward and ambystoma. Have care when you step outside the hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. Ooh, okay, quests abound. Scree. 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 This here is the new species of Petaluda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing and maintaining stable existence thus far. If we can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it onto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? It is the presence of a soul, yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only if those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, if it's not for mankind to decide what is living, that domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let's head to a nearby beacon. I received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Interesting. Northwest. This way. This is amazing. I thought I wanted AFK on the moon, but this place is also amazing. Just the scenery alone is like, wow. The beacon! East. Whoa, elementals! Fascinating Christian, much like yourself, little one. Renowned as Hermes is for flying life forms, this rare privilege to see one of his works in progress. Interesting, you're interesting too. Tell me, how did you find the abstoma? We're meant to be serving Hermes, but instead we're stuck with Meteon. Well, I suppose she herself serves as proof of his prowess, the researcher and creator both. Ah, yes. Lightning Numa, just as reports said. Although we can call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains a climate thereupon. In the course of its operations, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, the element is lightning, which draws the Numa here to replenish their aether. It appears Meteon is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the Numa? By using this lightning converger, you can harness the ambient lightning and focus it into a ball, a veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Right there. Nom nom nom. Feast, my friends. Nom nom nom. Perfectly done. Look. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. See how they gather their feet? They express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristics of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Numa, or an ephemeral life form such as the Pilatuda, the Petaloda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Is Meteon a living being? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision, such as Hyclodeus, may be able to ascertain her true nature, but to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry, I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note. We still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we'll head to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Nom nom. East. 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 Almost there. Okay, it has to be up there. Hey, Gobdu. Southeast. There you are. Hermes.
Amazing, is it not? The Amplius, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
We call it Gobdu. The flower. Are we gonna spot Vanette?
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekes. Like me.
Entelekes.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace.
Oh.
A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, There exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions.
Mm-hmm.
In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
Aww.
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Ho ho.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it.
Ether, Aetheris. Oh, I get it now. God damn it, Final Fantasy 14.
However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay, I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Enteleki. Like me.
Mine is thin for a wholly different reason.
So,
Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. That was a snarky.
Sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
Oh, that was a snarky. That was a snarky reception, and then it's not again snarked us back.
A deficit of ether alone does not an Endwalker make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it. Oh dear, I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Are we gonna get one to replace our flower plot device? Therefore, I heard of Dynamis or Intelleckies. I could assume that Alpha's flower was submitted to the Bureau before I joined. Their greatest contribution. Not that I or anyone else will be able to make use of it, even if we knew, but it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me! That is for sure, that is so Emmett Silk. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. That I didn't read that right. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the Celestial, he will be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. What do you specialize in? Oh, you should know why Emmett Sock was chosen for the convocation. I should be glad to share this tale. Ahem. It began when... Not another word! Lest you've forgotten, we're to learn about Hermes, not me. My Mississippian youth is not your concern. It so is, Emmett Selk. It so is. Hermes, is Matt here as well? My apologies for the wait. I have inspected the Ampulos to my satisfaction. All's well with the creature. I dare say it won't be long ere it is released unto the world. Another creation, however, probably isn't faring so well. The Carabitus. That is what we shall tend to next. If you follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. I am the bird of Hermes, eating its own wings. West. Where are we going? Oh, okay. That's still a long ways to west. Alright then. All this path then. I don't know, I kind of want to pull a random pull out of nowhere, like, oh, here we are. Random pull out of nowhere. Like, which is a better, a better monologue? Release Restraint Zero by Alucard, or Unlimited Blade Works by Mia. Carabitus. Oh, the Sanua. I understand there's a problem with one of the Carabitus. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Caribbean is based on a sea creature, owing to its adjustments to enhance its ability to wind. It is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its ability to wind is diminished, and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend. To the Bureau that the concept be revised. With this etheric balance leaning towards water, the Caribbeans would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. You didn't go too much lengths. You don't know? Of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of aether and construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and hereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet, convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, and as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless. Shameful. Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just, when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may... Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emitsuk, may I trouble you to move that Cerberus away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight. Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes commit an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind. What are you doing now? MSL's outside? Good. Let's speak of the plan. It's stroke of genius, really. We have MSL trained the Carabinus. What? Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see aether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be, as I mentioned. It'll be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. I want you to go to Emitsuk. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. He'll be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, this trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off we go now, and good luck. Say... Emitsuk, would you kindly? For those who play Bioshock, you will get the reference. he moved it very far away. Nope, 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 nope. Damn it, I said nope. Well, are you prepared for a scheme that is clearly not scheme complete? Alright then. Ah, no, don't move. Say, I have a favor to ask. Oh no, you don't. I am not lifting a finger. Ugh, I don't know what Hyclodius is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. Resistance may serve to wear down every Evan sock. Please, Emmett Silk. Please, Emmett Silk.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. So I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emmett Selk. Please teach it to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? You tried to put me in this position, pray tell.
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Why are we threatening him?
Please, Emmett Selk. Please.
Oh, who would say no to that face like that?
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
But Elizabeth said he saw us here. So maybe we'll see him as well. Oh, hey!
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Oh, look at that.
You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation.
Yes.
Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was. On the strength of my ability to see ether.
I knew it. So Hyclodius was, but well, it was. I think it was mentioned in Shawbreakers though, like Hyclodius was the first choice to become Emmett Selk.
But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend.
Asm?
A singular soul who can't help but involve himself in the business of others. Where he walks, excitement is certain to follow. His antics irritate MSQ to no end, but much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends.
I'm not talking Asm. Other person has to be Asm.
To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Because I am his soul.
Well done, my pet. Well done.
Oh, look at him. He's flying.
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to MSQ? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
I wonder, are we gonna get that mount in the future? Wave. Damn it, you're done. Rushing for the delivery, MSQ notices you and begins to descend with Charybdis. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. And of course, tell Nakesh and I go relax in a while and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witnessed all from afar. The Charybdis flies. Indeed, with this we've proven that even a creature with a skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped to achieve this, the Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. if that's what you want. If that's what you want. But if I may so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility come to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee the anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place? These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Enemies? I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all my prison tests. Damn it. Ah, woo woo. Come on. Uh-huh. I'll pay with that. Cause I'm lazy. What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help you, don't do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. I think that's yes, glamour. I think with that, we'll call it a night. I'm starting to get a little tired myself. I'm surprised that actually lasted this far. Anyway, and boop. We'll end up off here with, of course, us being part of the ASEANs. And you can find me here at twitch.tv/KitchenAsakura. Find me on YouTube on KitchenAsakura. Find me on Twitter on Kitchen_Asakura. Let's support my channel and all my endeavors. Go ahead and click on my mask. I'll help me so very, very much. And if you like the channel and want to do, go ahead, please give me a follow. I wonder. Oh, hold on. Nope. /eat. Oh, fine. I'll keep it on my bar. There. There goes. I'll eat this pizza. There goes coming. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.